Hello everyone and welcome back. And we are at the Connellsville Area Middle School and we are with the Connellsville Area High School members of the production of Matilda. I'm Sophia Coaches.
And I'm Chloe Tyke, and we're here with...
I'm Gianna Zamperini.
I'm Taylor Kokenauer.
What are your guys' grade?
I'm a senior.
I'm also a senior.
And what's your role?
I am Miss Trunchbull on Friday night and Sunday night.
And I'm also Miss Trunchbull on Thursday and Saturday night.
Okay, these are some questions you both can talk about. If you guys could switch roles with anybody in the cast, who would you switch with?
I would love to switch roles with Michael Wormwood. I just think it's such a funny character, and he's just like all of the characters, and like with some of the, I mean, we sometimes have like dark moments in the show, and it's nice to have a little comic relief. And when Michael Wormwood just comes out on stage, it's just so funny, and it's just like a little laugh that everybody has every time he's on stage.
Truly an example of ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
I would probably switch with Bruce because he does get to eat a chocolate cake, and there's a whole dance number about it. Yeah. So I think that would be awesome.
What's the most memorable part of the show that will make people leave and be like, "Whoa, that was amazing"?
I think one of the coolest parts is going to be we have these swings that come down from the top of the stage, and some of the kids get on them, and we're going to be standing on them and swinging. And then we also have a part of the show where Miss Trunchbull picks up a girl by her pigtails and spins her around and throws her off the stage. So I think that will be very memorable.
Yes, there's a lot of fun ones that we have on stage with our character and everybody else, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay. Who is the most like their character?
I would say Taney. Taney is Miss Honey, and just her personality and how she delivers her lines, and she's such a sweet person in general. So whenever the cast list came out and we saw Taney as Miss Honey, we were like, we saw it coming. It made sense. We saw it coming, and it just fits her so well.
Yes, she's such a sweet person.
Yes.
And she's playing Miss Honey. Honey's very sweet. Yeah.
That's very funny because Marissa and them, they were like Taney.
I know,
Yeah.
She loves to disagree with that, but...
She's like, no, I'm not like that. We're like, yes, you are.
Yes,
you are.
Yeah. Who is the most... Oh, I did that one. All right. What song gets stuck in your head?
Quiet. 100%. Matilda's song, Quiet.
I think Miracle gets stuck in my head. The one part, Marissa White, whenever she has a solo and she's talking about how she's a ballerina, and there's this part where she goes, "So give me more cake," and I always catch myself saying it, or just random out of context, just being like, "Give me more cake," and it's just so funny. So that's probably the one
catchy
thing.
songs.
Yeah, there's a lot
Revolting
of catchy
Children's
songs.
really
Revolting
catchy.
Children's is a lot of good. School Song is so good.
Oh, yes.
School Song's so good.
Yes.
Have you guys ever said anything embarrassing on a live mic?
I think everybody has said something embarrassing on a live mic. I don't know if I have, because I think this is the first time I've actually had a mic on, stage, so I don't really know if I have. I probably have, but I think everybody has said something embarrassing or have had embarrassing moments happen on stage with
Usually
their mics
the rule
on.
of thumb is if you're not in the wings, your mic should be off. But sometimes that's just not the case. So
Yeah.
there are horror stories of people going to the bathroom, and unfortunately the mic is on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sure I've said something, but, sometimes
Yeah.
you just forget.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I think everybody wants the answer to this question, but who has the best costume?
Mr. Wormwood?
Yeah.
100%.
Mr. Wormwood.
They're all pretty great.
Yeah. I mean,
Ours
is pretty
so funny.
But I would say Mrs. Wormwood's costumes also. I think the Wormwoods in general,
Yeah, the
Mr. and
Wormwoods
Mrs.
look
Wormwood,
awesome.
their costumes are absolutely amazing.
But if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Jake.
Jake is probably the best one.
Okay, what's your favorite line?
There's this one part whenever Miss Trunchbull comes out and she goes, "Children are maggots." It's just how I deliver it and how we both deliver it. It's just so it just gets you in the chest, and it's it's kind of guttural to say and be I don't know. It's just a fun one to say.
Yeah, my favorite is right before the big gym dance scene. I look at them and I go, "Look at you, flabby, disgusting, revolting." It's my favorite.
It's fun. That's a fun one.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. It's just a little very
What's your guys' dream role?
I always give this one to Rizzo from Grease. I just love her songs. I just love Grease.
I don't know if I've had like a dream role specifically. I don't know. I've never thought about like what I would want. Do you think?
If I had unlimited abilities, Regina George from Mean Girls.
Regina George, that is a really
That would
good
be
one.
such a fun part.
Yes. I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay. What are some of you guys' favorite past roles?
I've always been in the ensemble, and it's such a fun time because you're with everybody, and even like when you're in the dressing rooms, it's so fun to like just make memories with each other and be on stage with each other. The past roles, I mean, I've been in middle school musicals. I was in Shrek, and I was in Wizard of Oz, and then I've been in all the musicals that I was in high school, and it's just been so much fun to do all of them. I think I've been in Les Mis, Footloose, Little Mermaid, I don't know. It's just always been fun to be in the ensemble because everybody gets to have fun and you get to spend time with each other.
Yeah. I've had some pretty fun roles. I'd say every show has their own unique take on stuff, but I'm going to have to give my favorite to Scuttle from Little Mermaid.
You were so good
Just
at Scuttle.
Purely because of the tap number.
Yes.
The
tap number was so much fun.
I love tapping.
Now, I know this is a no-brainer, but is it stressful being a lead?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be really fun though too.
Right.
It's fun for
There's always positives and negatives when you think about it. I mean, oh my gosh, there's so many for Matilda. There's so many lines, and both Alex and Kate are doing such an amazing job at delivering their lines and remembering everything. But it is stressful because we have to like switch off every now and then for like different acts, and it's stressful because sometimes we're like, where do we go? Or like, what are we doing? And so I think everybody is stressed, but I think leads specifically, like we have such like a pressure to like get down this character and, you know, have a chemistry with like our lead people that we have. And it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of work that we love putting into,
yes.
you know.
And once it all comes together.
Yes, it's so much better.
It is magic,
yes.
truly. And
Yes,
Matilda especially is a difficult show.
It is, yeah.
It's about a smart little girl. So a lot lot of the dialogue is written in like paragraphs. So
monologues type
Matilda
thing.
has to deliver like page-long
Yeah.
lines. It's crazy.
Yeah, but they're doing such an amazing
Yes.
job with Keith and Alex. We're very lucky to have them both as our Matildas.
What's your favorite scene to do?
So when I'm not Trunchbull, I would have to say Loud. Loud is such a fun number. It's one of Mrs. Wormwood's songs that she sings. It is so much fun. It's a little salsa dance and a little dance competition, and it's so much fun to do. And then when I am Trunchbull, I like both the Hammer and the Smell of Rebellion, but I have to go with the Smell of Rebellion. I love the whole, I don't know, it's just so much fun to do and just have everybody involved, and I don't know, that's what I would pick.
When I'm not Trunchbull, I'd have to say When I Grow Up.
Oh, yeah,
Because
When I
that
Grow Up
song
is
is
so
so
much fun.
pretty. And it's such a like cute message.
is,
I love
it
it.
is.
But when I am Trunchbull, I think I would have to go also with the Smell of Rebellion.
Yeah.
Because it is fun to just be the bad guy
Right.
sometimes. And that song it's a unique song.
It is.
I wouldn't say it's easy to sing.
Oh, it's definitely not.
But it's fun to sing.
It's fun to
And
sing.
it's very funny.
Because you can interpret it, you can deliver it in so many ways. Like we sing it half the time because there's just so much wording,
So much
and
character.
so much character too.
Yeah.
And so it's like easy to like deliver in different ways. Like when we sing it, and then we sing some of the parts, and it's a fun number to do.
The Hammer is also really
It's a really fun.
And they're just really fun
Yes.
to do her songs.
Yes.
So we've heard being a lead is stressful, and rehearsals may be stressful, but how are rehearsals going?
They have their moments.
They
Truthfully,
definitely do.
Sometimes
Yes.
they're like the most fun, and there's
Yes.
no place I'd rather be.
Yes.
But sometimes they can be very stressful.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're super time consuming, and it's a lot of repetitive. Let's do this again. Okay, we did it right this time.
Right.
Let's do it again.
Let's keep doing it so we can confirm that, and then it's a lot of work to put into in these rehearsals. But then again, like I said, we've always had so much fun doing it, and there are moments that we're like, oh, come on, like you know.
Or it's like sometimes we'll be doing it a certain way for like months.
Right.
And then Miss Harbell will come sit in a different section of the auditorium and be like, nope, I'm going to need you to change the whole dance number.
Which we're like, okay, like we all like, you know,
Yeah.
we adjust to that adjustment, but it's also like, we're like, oh, come on, you know.
Yeah, we work so hard.
We work so hard, but it's overall, it's a great experience. I wouldn't say there's been any bad experience with anything, but
and being there for so long,
it's frustrating.
It actually is kind of fun.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating at times because it's like, you know, we're here at school all day. Some of us leave early. Some of us don't even leave at all. We're there for like long hours, and
I'm there for like 12-hour days.
Right, and it's very stressful. But it's
dinner,
fun. Musical dinners are so much fun.
Ever.
Yes, I
love it
because you go. Oh my gosh! Whenever the minute someone says dinner, bolting out the door.
Someone says seconds.
Again, we're bolting to the line again.
Up to the line.
It's just so much fun.
But yeah, rehearsals are fun, and there will always be downtime.
Right.
So a lot of people like take their stuff into the auditorium, or
do their homework,
find a quiet room, and yeah, you can do your homework and stuff when you're not on stage.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about playing Miss Trunchbull?
I like how she's nasty. Like, she's just a horrible human being. But there's always comedic relief in her character. Like, there's sometimes that she does something, and it's just like, it's a little laugh. And like, our costume, it's so funny. It's so funny. I'm not gonna tell you what specifically makes the costume funny, because when you see it, which y'all should come see it, it makes it funny, and it's just how like. And I mean, we both get into character pretty well.
As soon as you put the costume on,
it's a whole different thing, and it just makes you get into it even more. But it's so much fun playing her, because she's not only a horrible person, but she's so funny. Like, there's like every scene that she's in, there's something that's funny, and everybody is like laughing about. So that's what I love about her.
Yeah, I would almost want to give it to the costume.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But she's super bipolar.
Yeah.
One minute she is nasty and she's evil and she's coming at your face, and then she has a little break in the character where she wants to sing high and be a pretty girl and a ballerina.
Yes.
And you expect her to act one way so much that when she acts different,
it's
it catches
surprising.
You so
it's
off
like,
guard.
whoa, okay.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, she's very funny.
We both enjoy playing her very much. Very much.
Now, who's your favorite character other than the character you play?
I love Mr. Wormwood.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yes.
And then, I don't know, I think it'd be Mr. Wormwood.
I'd have to go with Mr. Wormwood too. But I also like...
But I love Matilda's songs.
Yes, Matilda's songs. Miss Honey's song, My House.
Oh, beautiful
So
song.
So good. Both Nora and
Jake's or Mr. Wormwood's lines are just so funny.
They are really
and
funny.
His song
his
is
delivery
hilarious.
with everything too. Jake plays Mr. Wormwood so well.
On top of the costume.
Like, he doesn't even have the costume on, and he's doing so well.
He's just a funny person.
He is. It's exactly what Jake is, except for he's not a sleazy car salesman.
Are you both like your character?
Nope. I don't think we are at all. It's funny because when I was in auditions and I auditioned to be Miss Trunchbull, I didn't show anybody my acting or anything like that, because I was like, I'm gonna keep this to myself. And then when we got into callbacks and I went out, everybody was like, that was really good. Like, I'm not a mean person. I don't yell. I don't get in anybody's faces. And then with this character, I can do that. So I go all out for that. And it's so much fun to be the complete opposite, which is what a character is supposed to be. But it's fun to do that.
I don't think I'm like her either.
You're definitely not. I can vouch for that.
Yeah. So sometimes it's a little difficult for me to get super mean.
Yeah.
So I get a friend and they go, come on, be a little meaner. Get in my face. And I'm like, okay, I will do that. But no, I wouldn't say I'm too similar to her.
No. I don't think any of us are.
No. Truly evil.
No, she's horrible.
Evil.
Like, she's nasty. Like,
nasty.
As we heard, Miss Trunchbull is a very nasty woman.
Yes.
But what's your favorite thing about the character you play?
I just love her little flips into
her little bipolar switches where she's like in your face, like Gianna said, she's in your face one time, and then she's like all feminine, and she's like, 'cause she's supposed to be like this burly, masculine woman
Yeah.
who's
she
is.
But in her own mind,
She's
she
this
is
feminine
a
little
pretty
ballerina, and
yes.
she's in her own little world, and she's genuinely a crazy person.
Yes,
like
delusional.
It's so funny to when like we were both studying like her and like how she is. She's crazy. Like when we got her, we're like, oh, we're just gonna be nasty people, and like,
Nope, not the whole time.
Nope, not the whole time. She's very funny and she's very crazy.
Yep.
So I think that's the one thing that we both enjoy is the little switch we get to have like off time, and we're like, okay, like we can go do this
It's
little
also
thing.
fun to be bad sometimes.
It is. It's always fun to be the bad guy once in a while.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song. I do like When I Grow Up. I'm a sucker for that one as a number. And then for Trunchbull, Smell of Rebellion.
I'm not just saying this. Matilda has like some of my favorite
Not
musical theater
Quiet
songs.
is so good. Quiet
They're
is so good.
catchy. And
Yes.
they're so pretty. Some of the music is just like so beautiful.
Yes.
But I would probably say favorite ensemble song is When I Grow Up.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say Smell of Rebellion.
Smell of Rebellion's really good.
Purely because it's hilarious.
It is really funny. It's just how she has the
So
off
funny. Like,
switches.
she hates children. She hates
It's
them.
the whole number.
Yes, hates them.
Hates them.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
If you want to see Gianna as Miss Trunchbull, come out and see her on Thursday and Saturday. And if you want to come out and see me, come Friday and Sunday. Or if you want to see us both, come either. Come on both.
Come twice.
Come to both.
Come all
It'll be
4
so much fun.
times.
It'll be so much fun. We hope you guys enjoy the show. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, get your tickets now. And
There.
You cannot forget that I did play Shrek.
I also played Shrek's father, so you can't get any more
Yeah.
embarrassing than Shrek's father.
Shrek's father.
Shrek's father.
No,
You're
actually,
sweet like Annie,
people
though.
They still talk about me being Shrek.
Yeah, so like you're Shrek.
And I don't know, you just kind of have to let loose. Like, you're up on stage, they're watching you.
Yep, whole different
It's
person.
just got to be fun. Like, yeah, it's not you.
You are
People
not
you.
what's being represented on the
You're
stage.
playing a character.
Yes.
And
It is not you.
it's
It
purely
is your
fun.
character. It is fun.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
And
But
like,
we do get to wear our hair up.
yes,
which
we
is
do,
lovely.
which is so nice. It's the benefit of having Trunchbull.
several layers.
Yes.
So many layers.
So many layers.
No, but I love the costumes. I think all the costumes look awesome.
Oh, they do. They
Even
do.
like the school costumes.
There's our school costumes, Mrs.
They
Painter,
look awesome.
and
Shout
all the
out
costume
Mrs.
crew. They
Painter.
do. They're amazing. Like when we first saw them, we were like, oh,
They-
they're so.
They look like Broadway
They
level
do. They do. Like
costumes.
you would see, like the school costumes that we have. You would think we just got them off of Broadway for
Same
the
with the
show.
set
from town.
pieces.
Set crew, props to them.
Props
'cause
to
they're,
them.
They are doing
They look
so great.
amazing.
They do.
We
They
have
do.
these bookshelves. We have like several bookshelves that are like literally as tall as the ceiling.
Yeah.
They're huge.
And they're moving them around and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, we still have to do like some detailing. We're like, detailing,
Yeah.
detailing,
Those are
like
real
I thought
books.
and it's just they are so amazing. We have
Have
so
you seen how they move them?
yes.
There's holes. So it's like a square bookshelf, but there's a hole in the like the bottom, so that a set member can like stay in it the whole time. So when the scene's over, they just walk off, but it looks like the bookshelf is moving,
Yeah.
like walking away.
Yeah.
It's really
And also, these bookshelves are not like little bookshelves in this library. They're humongous.
huge.
They're probably I don't even know how to describe. They're huge. They're massive. And
maybe the width of this chair
yeah. And then they're like pretty high.
and the circulation desk
Circulation desk.
looks
yeah.
exactly like a circulation
Yes,
desk.
it does.
It sure
You
does.
wouldn't even tell. You couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell the
Couldn't
difference.
tell the difference between that and
And
a
a real
regular.
circulation.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just think everything is coming together.
Yes, it's so
Yeah.
it's so fun getting into like these kind of rehearsals because I mean they're a lot of time. You know, you put in a lot of time into them, but they're so much fun to
And
do.
there is a moment where the musical magic.
It
it's
happens.
literally
It
magic.
snaps
and it comes
and it's
together.
like, yes.
Like there's always a moment where you're like, oh my gosh, like we're getting so close.
Right.
We're not gonna finish this.
Right.
And then like
it all
before
comes
the
together
show,
and we're
it-
like
it
we
will
got
come
it.
together.
And it's such a bittersweet moment. It's like oh
Yes.
like with us we're graduating this year, so it's like it's
Mhm.
very bittersweet. It's like this is our last show, but I'm so happy that we went out with Matilda. It's such a fun show
It's
to
very
do.
fun.
It's
It's
very
very
fun.
different. It's a
It
very
is
different
different.
character to play.
Right.
But
That's what makes it so much fun. So
It's been a journey.
it's been a journey. It's been one heck of a ride.
Well, thank you guys for coming out today.
Thank you for having us.
We hope you have a wonderful production, and we're out.